Another brick fan here with a Harry Potter polybag. This is Build Your Own Hogwarts Castle. This is set 30435. It was released in June 2022. It has 67 pieces, one minifigure, and includes a wizard card. It was a gift with purchase in June of 2022, and it's also been available in some retail stores. Let's go ahead and get this built and take a look at the finished castle. Here is the model that is in the instructions, and as you can see there are a lot of leftover pieces here. Then there's also a bunch of leftover pieces that are included, so you can change the way that the castle looks. There's several pictures and examples here. Let's take a look at those really quick. As you can see, there's about, say 10 different ones there as well. There's no instructions for these, so they just kind of have to go off the look there. I did like how they have several different ideas. You know, some castles are taller, some are shorter. The base model that is in the instructions actually doesn't use all the pieces, so that's kind of nice, so that they give you several different options for building the castle how you would like. Another nice feature of this polybag, like the Hermione Granger one from last year, you do get a wizard card. So this right here is Seraphina Pickquery. She was the Minister of Magic, or the President of the Magical Congress of the United States. So we saw her in Fantastic Beasts. So nice to get another wizard card. The Dumbledore figure that comes with this is quite nice. He's of course in his, reddish pink outfit here. He does have legs. Now normally, I think there's only one or two other times I've seen Dumbledore with legs. Most of the time he's in the robe, so he has kind of that triangular piece down here instead of the minifigure legs. The face looks pretty standard for Dumbledore with the little half moon spectacles, of course the long white beard, the long white hair as well. And as you can see, here is the alternate expression for Dumbledore. The nice printing here, so there's some black and gold, and then a hood here on his robes. Let's go ahead and take this beard out of the way just real quickly for a couple reasons. First, you can see like all of his mouth and this beard underneath here is hidden by that long white beard piece, but then you can also see the nice printing, which is kind of a shame to cover that up because it is really nicely detailed printing there on his torso. Taking a look at the castle itself, this is the build that is included in the instructions, and it's kind of Hogwarts here on an angle. I would say this is probably the Great Hall, where you can go into the Great Hall here. Maybe some dark, this green here is representing some foliage or something around the castle. Certainly the Great Hall here, and then maybe the Astronomy Tower up over here in the corner. And like I showed earlier with that picture, there's several other ways you can put this together. There's these different pieces, which I already talked about, but there's this clear piece, some other different pieces that go with the castle itself. You could probably find a bunch of these pieces from other Harry Potter sets. Of course, these sand green pieces are used very commonly in other Harry Potter sets, so it wouldn't be too hard to get all the parts you needed to build this set or build its variants, and have several of these sitting around on your shelf or on a table, so that would be pretty easy to do. Or of course you can just buy multiple, or you could just buy several of these polybag sets which would get you a bunch more chocolate frogs, a whole bunch more Dumbledores, and then certainly some of the wizard cards if you happen to need those. If you've been following my channel a while, you know that I really do like polybags. I think it's a great way to get nice parts. I like the small little builds. They are fun to put together, and I enjoy how creative the designers are in creating these small builds with the various parts. Sometimes you even get 3-in-1 sets that are polybags, so those are always great to get. There seems to be about one polybag set from the Harry Potter theme that comes out every year. So this is no exception. This year we got this one. Hermione was before that, and then other ones. I think there was a Hedwig and Harry one a couple years back. I reviewed all of those. I'll leave links here for you. Like I said, good value if you're still missing those wizard cards. I think it's nice that the sets this year are coming out with those wizard cards. So if you haven't gotten all 16 of them yet, this is a good, you can have more chances to get those random wizard cards inside of the sets from this year. I think there's 3 different sets, including this polybag, that came with wizard cards this year. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this polybag. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my other polybag reviews as well as my Harry Potter review playlist up here on the screen.